guys, how are you? So if you don't know me, my name is Jacqueline. If you do know me, my name's Jackie. It's Jackie, y'all. This is like my third attempt trying to start YouTube. My first one, I was thinking I could sing and doing a little poem that I wrote. My second one was when I was in college 3 years ago, and I was kind of vlogging with my roommate. Now I kind of built up the courage to actually do it again. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So excuse me, I got a little cold, so don't mind it. My voice gonna go up and down, be coughing a lot, probably sniffling. Don't mind it, please, no mind. So throughout this video, I'm gonna be taking out my hair that I kind of did a curl twist up thing. I had a scarf in my hair for like 3 days now, and it's been curled up for 3 days now. I never took it. I'm gonna show y'all. I never took it out the curls. Don't make fun of me. I know I look bald-headed, but I never took it out of this. It's just been sitting here. I just technically rinsed my hair again. It's not a dye. I did a little Adore. I used to actually do like my twist out the curling cream was this. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. They said it was all natural, and it smells so good. It got shea butter in it. It conditions hair. It got sage in it. So, and it smells so good. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It smells so good. So let's get right into the video. What this video is going to be based off is me technically, in a way, like telling y'all devastating news, how I got over it, how I'm still getting through it, and trying to like inspire and help other women that went through it. So what I'm going to be telling y'all about is my son that I lost back in October. I was only 17 weeks when I lost him, and it wasn't like, oh, he came out, he was like a stillborn. He actually came out with a heartbeat. I like to hold him. And well, first off, let's start from the beginning. So with my boyfriend, I found out I was pregnant the day after my, I think a day or two after my brother's birthday. I think it was July. It was like early July, like a couple days into July. And it was the day before me and my boyfriend was supposed to be moving to Virginia. And leave it to him. He says, oh, I got a gut feeling. I always got a gut feeling that she was pregnant. Mind you, I knew that I might have been pregnant because I was late on my period. So it was just like, what the fuck's going on? I never been late. So yeah, we found out. I said that I wasn't going to tell anybody, and I didn't want him to tell anybody. The only person that really knew was his longtime friend. But me being so excited, like, oh, it's my first child, I need to tell somebody at least. I told my sister, and she was shocked and excited. And I was just like, yeah. I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I had to tell at least somebody. My sister's like my best friend, so I had to tell her. So then we went like a while. Even when we moved with the people that we moved with, we went a while without telling them. They didn't know until like, I found out in July. They didn't know until like late August. And mind you, I didn't even know I can keep a secret that long. Like, it's my own secret. Like, me, when I'm that excited, especially with my pregnancy, somebody gotta know. Somebody has to know. Oh, what I just grabbed is my hair oil that I'm gonna be using. So yeah, I didn't even tell my mom. That's the crazy part. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my dad. I didn't tell his mom. But the way that my mom actually found out, which kind of pissed me off, is me going against my word and telling another person. But I'm not gonna say I regret telling that person, but I regret telling that person second or before the important people in my life. Not saying that that person's not important. It's just a simple fact that when I tell you I don't want to tell anybody, why do you take it upon yourself to tell somebody? But they wound up telling my mom, and I didn't even know my mom knew until she was with my sister. And when my mom got out the car, when they was going to whatever they was going to, my mom got out the car and my sister was like, yeah, you know, mommy knows. And I'm like, who told her? I'm like, did you tell her? She was like, no, so-and-so told her. And I'm like, well, at first I was like, I was hormonal. I'm not even gonna lie, I was the worst hormonal person that you could ever meet. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And it was just like the worst thing ever. I was getting, how curly is this? It's curly enough. And I was like real angry. Like, first of all, I'm not gonna say mind your business, but in a way it's like mind your business. I told you, but I didn't ask you to tell my mom. I told you specifically not to tell my mom because I wanted to be the one to tell my mom. And it was just like, in a way it's like y'all took that from me, because now it's just like I ain't got nothing special to tell my mom because she already knows. And it was weird to me, like just kind of like really weird. My mom knew, but she wasn't gonna tell me that she knew, but she told everybody else that she knew that I was pregnant and that I was pregnant in general. I'm all like, ma'am, can you at least talk to me about it first, or whatever the case may be in your head? But other than that, yeah, that's how my mom found out. At the time, me and my dad wasn't talking, so my mom wanted me to tell my dad, but I'm all like, no, I'm not telling them. And I wound up sending her an ultrasound picture. I told her to tell them. So going about that ultrasound, I think it was July 23rd or August 23rd. One of them months, it was in August. We actually got an ultrasound done because in July they told me I was too early. So in August, we actually went to go see the baby officially, and he was like so small. He was like this tiny. I think I was I don't even know how many weeks I was. I really don't. I can't even tell you how many weeks I was. But he was so tiny, and when a nurse turned the camera around to me, it was like he leaped. And me and my boyfriend, we was like so happy because it was like, in a way, to us, it was like he was excited to see us. And I was just like so happy. I started crying. I'm like, oh my God, it really is somebody in me. But mind you, even though I'm crying and I feel as though like, yo, it's really somebody in me, it still didn't hit me that I was pregnant. Like, I felt as though I was in a dream and I was seeing it from somebody else's view, like, oh, they're pregnant, whatever. So, we had the ultrasound. What was kind of cute to me is when we got home to where we were staying at with the people we were staying with, the first thing my boyfriend said when we got home was, it leaked. And the people who were staying was like, what? It was like the baby, when he turned the camera to us, it was like he was so excited. And that kind of made me happy. It did make me happy. I'm not going to say kind of. It did make me happy. It was just like, oh, we got a baby. So, but everything that start good doesn't end good in a way. Couple days or weeks later, I start having like bleeding. It was like blood clots. And I was just like, oh no. I remember the first time I saw them, I was in the bathroom. I woke up out of my sleep because I had to go to the bathroom. When I wiped myself, I saw a blood clot. And I was like, oh, fuck that. Nope. I ran right back into the room, woke my boyfriend up. I was like, see this? See? We gotta go to the hospital. He was like, all right. I woke up out of his sleep, got dressed, we went to the hospital. When we were there, I can't remember what they was telling me specifically, but when we were there, it was just like, first of all, it was like an hour too long wait. I think my boyfriend had to go to work the next day, and it was just taking too long to actually get us to the back, actually see what was wrong with me. And when I got back there, after a while, the doctor was telling me, like, in a way, like, this is the first time I actually, the whole scenario, the first time I actually heard oh, you could be having a miscarriage, but you're not having one, but it could happen, but you're not. And it was just like, oh, in the beginning of people's pregnancy in their first trimester, they can have bleeding is normal. I'm just like, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. It was just really annoying me. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I actually tried to go to my OB the next day or a couple days later. And I was telling them like what was going on, and the nurse like really went back to talk to my actual OB. And when she came back, they like, in a way it was, I went to snap because they like, in a way it disrespected me because it was like, if you are having a miscarriage, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just like, what? Granted, I know I'm early and it's inevitable at some point, but it's just like, if y'all could find a way to stop it, y'all didn't even try to. And it's just like, it's weird to me, and it was just like pissing me off. So, I actually decided to move back home for other reasons, and because me personally, I did not want to have my baby in the state I was living in with these dumb doctors, in my opinion. So I want to move back home. I moved back home, I think the September 1st or August 30th or something like that. So I moved back home. I started school, and everything was just fine. Everything was fine until the day after my uncle passed away. I was feeling pain in my stomach. When I went to the bathroom, I saw a little bit of blood, and I showed my mom, and I don't remember what she said specifically. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait it out. It's just a little bit of blood. It wasn't like the first time where I actually saw a blood clot. It was only a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait it out. So the next day I was at work, and I kept feeling these like sharp pains. It was like every 5 seconds. So I'm like, no, I need to go to the hospital. So I told my mom, I'm going to the hospital. No, before that, I actually went to the bathroom, and when I wiped myself again, it was light blood, but it was more than it was the day before when I actually wiped myself. So I'm all like, yeah, I'm going to the hospital today. I'm not going to keep doing this. Why does my hair look shorter? I really don't like these curls, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Don't like it. I really don't. The whole process was good, yeah, but I don't like it at all. Maybe I don't know what I need to do, but I need to do something, because this is not working for me. But what part was I at? So I decided to go to the hospital, and my mom actually drove me, because she was supposed to go see my grandma for my uncle, but she actually drove me to the hospital, and it was a quick process. Like, it was quicker than the state I was living in before I moved back home, because once I got there, they actually put me into a room, which only because I called them before. I called them beforehand, so they actually put me to a room. I was just sitting there, and they actually pee in the cup, the whole process, all that good stuff. So, around that time I was sick. So I was just like coughing. So, they did an ultrasound, they did a heartbeat. And I think when the doctor came back in on the first day, when I actually went in there, the doctor came back, it was like, in a way, it was like the sac that he was in, he was coming out. It was coming out. And the first day they told me we can do a surgery where they push the sac back in vaginally. They push the sac back in, and they give me stitches. It's a 50-50 chance. Either I can go through full term, or a couple weeks later it can still pop open, and I can still, like, technically, in a way, have a miscarriage. So, or they could just, like, It was either I get that surgery or it was I can just have a technically abortion. So I'm like, no, I want to get my baby. This is my first child. I'm going to go through surgery. And so they told me I was going to have to stay overnight. The next day at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was going to get the surgery. And because I had a cold, every time I would cough, it was like I was pushing him out in a way. So they had to give me something for that. And the way that they said they was going to have me sleeping was, if this is me right here, they was going to have my legs propped up. So it was like pushing the sack back in. So the next day, to get me prepared and all that, they had to do another ultrasound. I'm like, okay. To see like where the stage at, if it got worse, if it's like still the same, and actually what they can do. So I had, I think, like 4 doctors come in my room telling me that they're about to do the procedure. After they do the ultrasound, we're gonna go into surgery so they can actually do it. So they took me to another room to actually get it done, get the ultrasound done. And I knew something was wrong because they was too quiet for me. Like, granted, you quiet because you want to find out what's actually going on. You want to focus on what you're doing. But it was just like, they was too quiet. It wasn't like, oh yeah, it's getting better. I see where we gotta do, where we gotta do it. So they was like too quiet for me. And then they wound up, afterwards, they wound up turning everything off. And the lady sat there. I'm like, what the heck is it? Like, she was like, well, in a way, the situation got worse because now, besides the set coming out, when his feet was coming out, and it was like, for them, they couldn't do anything because if they did anything, is a possibility that they can break the limb that was coming out. So I was hurt in a way. I was just like, yo, what the hell? It's just like, 1 minute I'm fine, next minute, now his feet coming out. So it's like, there's nothing they can do. I'm gonna just have to have him. So of course I was crying. Like, who wouldn't cry to having a baby too early for its time? So they had to take me to another room. They had the labor room, in other words. The delivery room. What is the labor room? The delivery room. And and they, because I was dilated 3 centimeters already, they had to put 4 pills vaginally in to make me open up more, dilate more, and to contract. So the first time they did it, I was fine. The first time they put the 4 pills in me, I was fine. Nothing happened. It was just like, it was cool. The second time they put them pills in, I was going through it. I started having contractions. And at first, I'm like, one, I was confused. I'm like, yo, this is a little behind baby. I'm only 17 weeks. Why the heck am I having contractions? All he should be able to do is slip out. But he proved me the F wrong. And I was having contractions. They gave me some medicine. And it made me sleepy. But it took the pain away because I was asleep. I really couldn't think about it. So then when the nurse came back in, she woke me up. Why she woke me up? Well, as soon as I woke up, I just started feeling that pain again. I'm just like, yo, I'm about to die. Like, I could fully say, like, I know what contractions feel like, and I know what people be saying, like, that's the worst pain in the world, because I felt like I was about to die. And they gave me an option. They was like, well, you can do the epidural, and it will help you with the pain. But in my head, I'm like, why am I feeling pain in general? He should just slide out. Why is he not sliding out? But I'm going through it. I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm about to piss out. I'm in there asking for drugs, asking for liquor. Like, I need something to take this pain away. So when they actually gave me the epidural, it took them a whole couple minutes to give me epidural because I had to sit up. And as soon as I sat up, I felt as though I was about to faint. lady's like, well, you gotta move over. And I'm like, ma'am, you gotta give me a second. Like, you're gonna have 2 patients in here with me passing out. So once they put the epidural in, I was on cloud 9. That was the best pill drug I ever took. Like, any other pain medicine, that is the best pain medicine for anything. And so after that, I went to sleep again. I woke back up when the nurse waking me up, telling me that they had to put a catheter in me. And as soon as they put that catheter in me, I felt like him sliding out in the sack. And I'm all like, that feeling was so weird. And I'm telling the nurse, like, I feel something sliding out of me. And when she looked down there, they was like, oh, the baby's coming. Let me go get the doctors. And when they got him, when the doctors came in, it was just like, when they looked down there, it was just like he was sliding out, like just sliding out until he was like actually out. And it was just like, ugh. They showed me him in the sack. They asked me that I want to see him. They showed him something. He was just like balled up like he was. And what happened after that? I actually had to push the placenta out, because if it didn't come out, it was a chance that the placenta wasn't gonna come out. If it wasn't gonna come out, they was gonna have to give me surgery to actually like suck it out. And if that surgery going wrong, I was going to have to get stitches, and I was not doing that. So I pushed the mess out of that placenta to come out of me. They cut his umbilical cord. He was like fitting in my hand. He was like this small, a little bit smaller probably. And once they cut his umbilical cord, they put him on my chest, and yeah, that was my son, because he was asleep with his mouth open like, and I'm just like, you tired, sir? I'm tired. You ain't do nothing. And it was just like, other than that, he was just sitting there. Their nurse just was going to take his picture. They put him in a little cute blue outfit with an ugly behind hat. The whole time they dressed him, I'm like, I hate that hat. I really hate that hat. I really just hate it. And they took the picture. They took a bunch of pictures. And then he gave it back to me. And I was just like, before I was like, okay, he's here. But then it actually hit me like, he's not gonna be here for long. So I actually had like, in a way, I had a mental breakdown. And I was just like, yo, somebody gotta take this baby from me. And as soon as they took him from me, he passed away. I was hurt. I really was. I still am hurt, honestly. Like, I come off strong, but I really am still hurt about it. And once he passed away, which was, he was born at 7:32 p.m. He passed away at 9:55. And I did not want to let him go. Like, they told me that I could spend as much time as I wanted with him. And I was like, you don't have no choice, because I'm not giving him up just yet. So, and once my mom left, once my sister left, after holding him and all that other good stuff, it was just me and him in the room. And I just couldn't stop kissing him, like, just kept kissing on his like little lips. Like, me and him had the same lips, and it was like amazing me, like, yo, his lips are so cute. So I just kept kissing on him. So, so yeah, I kept him for that whole day. Then the next day, my mom came back up there to get me. I actually let him go finally, and he went to go to the morgue so he can get cremated. And I was still like going through it. I shut down completely. I don't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't care to. I was just like, it was traumatic for me. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't, especially nobody that didn't go through it and just going to tell me like, oh, you'll be okay. Because honestly, all people that actually went through like having a miscarriage know that you're not going to be okay. Especially the day after it happens, you're not going to be okay. I came off like I was okay. People kept telling me, oh, you're so strong. It's just like, I just don't want to be in your face Like, I have pride out of this world. I just didn't want to be in nobody's face when I actually have a mental breakdown. And I just, for the next couple of weeks before I moved again, I was just in my room. I didn't talk to nobody. I technically, in a way, dropped out of school. And I was just secluded. I didn't care for nobody. I was just in my room, having a mental breakdown, always crying, always cursing out God in a way, like, why did you do this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, the simple questions that everybody asks when they go through something, like, why not me? It was just like, it was a whole thing. And after, once I got him cremated, I actually went back down to where my boyfriend was, because my boyfriend wasn't there the whole time, which, in a way, I told him not to come because it was just like, there's nothing he could do. Granted, I knew he wanted to be there, but it was just like, to me, it was like nothing you can do. I didn't really want to be around him either, because it's just like, it was our creation. It was just like, it was too much for me. So once I went down there, after I got his ashes, I did not want to open that box. I did everything in my power not to open that box. I delayed me actually coming down to my boyfriend to actually open the box so we could spread the ashes. But once we did, in my head, I'm all like, if I open this box, I'm going to see him. Like, the whole body that I was seeing once I had him. And once I saw them ashes, I just broke down crying. Like, believe it or not, right now I'm trying not to cry because it's just like, I hate crying, but it was just like, I broke down. It was just like the whole situation when I was having a mental breakdown, when I was holding him, like, somebody take this. I can't hold him right now. And excuse me, we spread his ashes. We brought like little balloons. It was cute balloons. We let the balloons float away. But for me, like, you never get over it. When I'm telling like moms that actually went through it, they understand, like, you never get over it. It gets better. You learn to cope with it more, but you will never get over it. Yes, there's going to be people that's going to try to give you advice. Is going to try to, like, have you talk about it. Do it on your time. If you're not ready to talk about it, you don't have to. Don't ever let anybody force you to go through it, because force you to talk about it, because you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Take the time out for yourself. Get yourself together. This is tough love, but deal with it. Actually sit there and deal with it, because if you try to go about your day acting like it didn't happen, that's going to be the worst. It's going to all start crashing down on you. One little thing is going to make you snap. Just actually, like, deal with it. Sit down. I don't care where you have to go. You got to sit in your car. You got to sit in your room. You got to sit in the bathroom. You got to sit anywhere. Just deal with it. Come to terms with it. Like, yes, I had a baby. And he's not here no more. He or she is not here no more. You actually have to let yourself feel it. Don't come numb to it. You have to feel. If you come numb to it, I tell you, it's going to be, your life is going to be a living hell. It's going to be the worst thing that you ever went through. Granted, yes, it is the most traumatic thing that anybody has ever went through. It's the most traumatic thing I have ever went through. Like, I never went through this before. And it's the simple fact that if you don't allow yourself to feel it, if you just, it's going to be, I keep saying this because it's really, I'm saying this because I went through it. I tried to, like, forget about it. I tried to go about my day. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I just lost my son. It's fine. I don't want to feel your sympathy. But when I go home, I'm, like, going through it, like, crying, locking myself in my room, don't want to come out. It's just, like, it's the worst thing. So, before you actually go out and want to see people, I think you need to, in my personal opinion, I'm not saying that you have to do this, I think you actually need to just sit there and actually come to terms with it, cope with it, Talk to me personally. Talk to God about it. Ask God to get you through it. Even if you gotta curse him out, God understands. Even if you gotta curse him out, get it off your chest. It's understandable. And have hope for the future. I'm a strong believer in God. You are, if you want to, you are gonna have another baby. You're never gonna forget this one. You never are, because it's going to be your baby. You never will. It's the simple fact that after a while, once you get yourself together, you're going to want to move on. You had that experience. If you had experience like I have, not saying this oh yeah, you got to experience what I did. No, if you did, and you had actually went through that whole labor process, the whole contractions, it's a beautiful thing. It really is like the best thing in the world. Granted, whatever happened to my son, whatever happened to anybody else's son or daughter, twins, whatever, it's a beautiful thing. It's a bittersweet moment. I had a baby, but the baby's not here. To me personally, it's beautiful. And I'll never forget my son. Like, I have a book. I'm gonna show you the book for a second. Oops. I have a book. I write to him in it. It's like he's still here. I talk to him like he's my best friend, because he is my best friend. On my birthday, which was 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, I got his name tatted on my chest right here, because I always vow if I have a son, I'm going to get his name tatted. I don't care. I have a memorial set up on my dresser over there with his memorial box in it. And I got a picture book. It's just like, you're never going to forget them. Don't try to, because it happened. That's your baby. No matter how long, how short it was, it's your baby. You're never going to forget it. And be hopeful for the future. Like I said, you're going to have another one. You're going to want another one. Even if you don't, at first you're not going to want to, but after a while you're going to want another one. And it's going to be another beautiful baby. It's going to be God's gift. It's going to be your rainbow. It's going to be a rainbow baby. You're going to be a rainbow mommy. And it's going to be amazing. Like, currently, I don't have another one. And I think I'm going to wait a while, because I'm only 21. I'm going to wait a while to have another one. I do want another one, but it's just like, I want a baby. It's beautiful. Babies are beautiful. Babies are like the light of the world. They are our future. How cliche is that? They are our future. But they are our future, and it's so amazing. So don't give up. I know it's hard, but just don't give up. Excuse me. And it's just, it all depends how you deal with it. But me personally, I'm a firm believer. I'm a spiritual person. Don't give up on a higher power, because he's always there to listen, to help you through, to bless you, to be a helping hand. Just never give up on him. So that's the end of my video. I'm going to get this here together for the next video. I'm gonna do something. I'm sorry, y'all. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back to watch more videos. I'm going to be uploading more. I'm not going to do what I did before. I'm not going to do what I did before and just be like, oh, I'm probably doing it no more. I got insecurities. I'm going to come back for more. Make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, and look forward to more videos. Love you guys.